See how they celebrated with Virginians.
And a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is swinging back to celebrate Free Comic Book Day.
And we have a playlist of all the artists coming to the Valley.
Live from the Allison B. Parker Studio in the School of Media Arts and Design at James Madison University, this is Breeze TV.
Welcome back to Breeze TV. I'm Madeline Bynack.
And I'm Madison Florzik.
King Charles III and Queen Camilla attended a parade in Front Royal, celebrating the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The royal couple was greeted by Virginia's Governor Abigail Spamberger and Front Royal's Little League team. Events of the celebration included a potluck, marching bands, and a showcase of classic British and American cars. Front Royal was the last stop for the King and Queen after arriving in America on Monday.
Supreme Court of Virginia denied Attorney General Jay Jones's motion of appeal on Tuesday. This leaves the redistricting referendum results uncertified. Virginia Republicans have filed lawsuits against the referendum. They say the legislature did not follow the required amendment proposal process. Without a decision made, candidates are campaigning in the proposed districts.
Had this vote not passed, Ben Cline would cruise to re-election this fall.
The proposed map is approved. The Virginia Democrats will have 10 seats to Republicans' 1 in the House. Republican Representative Ben Cline has held his seat in Virginia's 6th district since 2019, but that is subject to change.
If he's a candidate in the 6th district, Ben Cline will lose his re-election, unless the Supreme Court of Virginia throws out the map.
Expected date for the court to make its decision on the map. Candidates must file their declaration of candidacy forms by May 25th. The decision is expected to be made before then.
On Monday, Virginia Governor Abigail Spamberger surpassed her 100th day in office since she was sworn in on January 17th, and her main priority has been cutting down the cost of living. On her first day as governor, she signed 10 executive orders, many focused on lowering cost of healthcare, housing, and energy. She also ordered a rescission of former Governor Glenn Youngkin's Executive Order No. 47. The order deputized Virginia State Police and requested a full cooperation with ICE through the Department of Homeland Security. Spamberger is continuing to focus her efforts on the economy, affordability, and prioritizing education.
In an email, President Jim Schmidt says JMU will continue to search for a provost candidates. A provost manages academic affairs and reports to the president. The provost search began in December after former provost Heather Coltman's resignation in 2024. On August 11th, Associate Provost and Dean Fletcher Linder will temporarily hold the position until a candidate is selected.
The Harrisonburg City Council postponed the voting on the rezoning proposal for the Link Apartments. The proposed building is 6 stories. It plans to hold over 500 bedrooms. Residents at the public hearing raised concerns about the apartment's impact on parking, traffic, and business engagement, and the aesthetics of downtown.
We need to take just a little bit more time to slow down, take a breath, and really dig in and try to figure this out and make sure that we are making a decision that's in the best interest of Harrisonburg.
Robinson said that Tuesday's hearing brought up more uncertainty about the development. The City Council plans to revisit the vote on June 23rd.
Circle of Sisterhood advocates for women's education. The organization helps to prevent against sexual assault and human trafficking among young women. It provides them with opportunities to go to school. The money raised is donated to other organizations who support these young women. Founder Jenny Carroll visited JMU April 27th during Sexual Assault Awareness Month. She says it is important to help women who have been assaulted.
First, we need to believe them, and then we need to provide the opportunity for them to grow and thrive and trust.
JMU sororities raise money to contribute to the cause. To learn more about the organization's goal or to make a donation, visit its website.
If the block on Virginia's proposed redistricting referendum is lifted, Harrisonburg will be placed in the 6th district. Our Isabel Lewis sat down with one Democrat campaigning to represent the district this fall.
Former congressman and diplomat Tom Perriello came to JMU to talk about his campaign on Monday. Perriello is a Democrat running to represent proposed Virginia's 6th district. The district has been nicknamed the College Corridor. It includes JMU, UVA, and Virginia Tech.
Looking on how to make sure that college can remain affordable and that young people have a chance to maybe own their first home before they get their first Social Security check.
JMU College Democrats hosted Perriello. He encouraged open discussion with students. Some of the biggest concerns students raised centered around AI, data centers, and sports gambling.
So when it comes to the college atmosphere of things, as you've heard from different people were fearing for AI because of their jobs. Once they get out of the university, they're like, am I still going to have a job?
Perriello said it should be up to the community whether or not a data center should be built. In the past, Perriello has voted in favor of the Affordable Care Act and towards affordable college tuition. JMU College Democrats wants voters to pay attention to the primaries.
If you want to control who's on the ballot for the general election and whether or not you think either of the options is a good choice, you control that through the primary.
Virginians can start voting in the primaries on June 18th. The Republican and Democrat elects will run against each other in early August. Breeze TV, I'm Isabel Lewis.
Coming up on the sports desk, club baseball advances to regionals, along with Breeze TV's top 5 sports moments of the year.
The one, the only, Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit. Nothing compares to our signature Cajun Spice Chicken Breast Filet on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit is so good, we serve it all day. For a limited time, get 2 Cajun Filet Biscuits for just $5. Bojangles, it's bow time.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time. It's bow time. It's not a menu hack anymore. Bojangles Sausage Bowberry Biscuit is officially available for a limited time. Enjoy sizzling sausage on a made-from-scratch Bowberry biscuit because sweet and savory belong together. Get one at Bojangles today. It's bow time.
This is Breeze TV.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. I'm Andrew Coliani. The JMU football team's spring game did not go as planned Saturday. Lightning and heavy rain forced an early cancellation at Bridgeforth Stadium. Around 5 minutes into the game, storms rolled through, bringing unsafe conditions. However, fans did get a glimpse of what this team could be in the fall. The one spring game highlight was from redshirt sophomore quarterback J.C. Evans. Evans connected on a 51-yard strike to wide receiver Corey Scott. Although the team has not yet to announce a starting lineup, the Duke showed off the explosiveness this offense could bring in 2026. Head coach Billy Napier says what matters most was not what could have happened in this game, but what's been building behind the scenes.
Ahead of schedule. I'm impressed with the chemistry and the morale of the group, but it's halftime, right? So we got to go put together one heck of a second half here of the offseason and get ready to go.
This group has been training together for 104 days. While the rain may have stopped the game early, it did not stop the Duke's momentum as they now turn their focus to finishing the offseason strong and preparing for the start of the 2026 season. 7 members of JMU's football team have earned NFL opportunities. Some are undrafted free agents, while others received rookie minicamp invites. 3 of them have signed contracts, and Dukes fans could see them on the field this fall. Wide receiver Nick DeGennaro finished his collegiate career with 194 receptions, over 2,500 yards, and 21 touchdowns. These impressive numbers are exactly what his new team, the New England Patriots, are looking for. DeGennaro's main goal is to make a 53-man roster in the NFL, and with the Patriots not having the greatest depth at wide receiver, the JMU standout could make an immediate impact in a special teams role. Safety Jacob Thomas will stay in purple and gold as he's been picked up by the Minnesota Vikings. Thomas brings consistency to a Vikings defense who might be losing longtime safety Harrison Smith. Thomas totaled 200 career tackles and 16 passes defended. He could also add strong depth in the secondary and special teams. Cornerback Elijah Culp recorded over 100 tackles and 5 interceptions in his career. Culp now heads to the desert to the Arizona Cardinals, where his physicality might put him on new head coach Mike LaFleur's depth chart. For the other 4 Dukes, like Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Year Trent Hendrick, they will hope to turn a minicamp opportunity into a spot on an NFL roster. JMU's club baseball Division I team won 9 conference games. These wins earned the team a spot in the NCBA Mid-Atlantic Regional Playoffs. Breeze TV's Tommy Gerganis shows how the team made its way to the postseason.
Out for the final regional spot by 1 game. To secure the spot, JMU swept William & Mary in 3 games. JMU infielder Evan Brope said the Dukes came back to win 2 of the 3 games.
Huge team wins. It was awesome to be a part of it.
Brobst was called up to JMU's D1 roster during the season. He's posted a .396 batting average with a team best 17 runs scored, according to the NCBA website. Club president Hill Naskey also says Brobst is an underrated defender.
It's rare that I'm out there and I'm like, hopefully this ball gets caught, and he always catches it. And he's a great hitter, puts together great at-bats, super aggressive in our middle of our lineup.
The Dukes offense has averaged over 9 runs per game in their past 7 games. Brobst says the series win over number 15 Clemson to close the regular season was a booster.
We didn't think going into it that we were really going to win anything, but I think we proved not only to ourselves but to the other teams that we'll be facing down the line that we're a legitimate contender and that we can compete with anybody.
JMU has an off week this weekend before starting regionals. The Dukes will start regional play at Shepherd Stadium in Colonial Heights, Virginia, Friday, May 8th. It will be a double elimination format. Reporting for Breeze TV, I'm Tommy Gerganis.
Now I am here to give you our top 5 moments in JMU sports this year. Kicking us off at number 5. We have senior outside hitter Kennedy Luisel, who broke 2 major records for JMU volleyball this winter. She broke the single season kills record with 605, and she also broke the single game record for kills at JMU with 38 in a single game against Georgia Southern. She topped collegiate rankings all season and finished off the season with a Sunbelt Player of the Year award. Now at number 4. JMU softball, baseball, and lacrosse all upset in-state rival UVA this spring. In all 3 instances, UVA was ranked higher than JMU in national rankings. However, that did not stop the Dukes from taking on the challenge. Baseball won 8-7 in an overtime thriller. Softball won 9-7 after securing 4 runs in the 7th inning, and lacrosse won 11-10. Next up, at number 3. JMU women's basketball team finished off with a record of 26-9, which gave them the 4th seed in the Sun Belt tournament. They beat 12th seed Alabama State in the first round and then had to face number 1 ranked Georgia Southern and won by nearly 20 points. They then faced number 2 ranked Troy in the final, where they won, securing 2 upsets in the tournament and giving the team its 14th March Madness appearance. Heading to number 2. JMU football won its first Sun Belt championship since joining the division in 2022. It was a memorable night and a very cold night in Harrisonburg with snowballs flying through the stands. JMU beat Troy 31-14, capping off a 12-1 regular season. This win directly leads to our number 1 moment this year. Despite being ranked number 25 behind G5 teams Tulane and North Texas, the official rankings and an upset by Duke over UVA in the ACC championship, JMU made one of the 5 highest ranked conference championships during the number 12 seed in the playoffs. The Dukes faced number 5 ranked Oregon in Eugene at Autzen Stadium and fell 51-34 to the Ducks. However, The Dukes put up more points and yards against Oregon than any other opponent that season. The Ducks allowed 34 and 509 yards respectively. JMU is also the first team in Virginia to make the college football playoffs. That wraps up our top 5 moments of the year, but there are still many spring games nearing the end of their seasons. Breeze TV's Kendall Matthews has your weekend preview.
Thanks, Andrew. The Dukes are nearing the end of their spring season. Let's see how things are wrapping up heading into the weekend. Baseball is gearing up for a 3-game home series against the Marshall Thundering Herd. The first game starts at 6 p.m. this evening. The series ends at 6 p.m. on Sunday. The team is looking forward to the Sun Belt Conference Championship in Lafayette, Louisiana. The Dukes will play their first conference game against Southern Miss Friday, May 8th. Softball is in Huntington, West Virginia in the midst of a 3-game series against the Marshall Thundering Herd. First pitch for the final game is at noon on Saturday. In its previous series against Georgia State, the Dukes came out on top with a sweep at home. Looking ahead, softball is also set to compete in the Sun Belt Conference Championship beginning on Wednesday. Women's lacrosse faced the East Carolina Pirates in the women's lacrosse semifinals Thursday in Nashville, Tennessee. Junior defender Ava Bleckley and sophomore attacker Peyton Root dominated defensively, causing 3 turnovers. JMU faces the University of South Florida in the championship game Saturday at noon. That's all for JMU Sports this weekend. Madison and Madeline, back to you.
Thanks, Kendall. A JMU alumnus makes a return to perform live in studio.
The AUBC waiting for Cole Swindell and Gabby Barrett.
It's bow time. Introducing new Bojangles chicken wings. Try the boldly seasoned classic, sweet and smoky barbecue, or creamy buffalo for some heat. Head to Bojangles and order all 3 flavors for your next party. It's bow time. It's bow time. Some classics never go out of style, like fresh egg, American cheese, and hickory smoked bacon on a made-from-scratch biscuit. Get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with crispy bow rounds and a hot coffee or medium drink. Order in the app or at Bojangles. It's bow time.
Bojangles, Cajun filet biscuit. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Nothing compares to our signature Cajun spiced chicken breast filet on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Breakfast so good, we serve it all day. Get the best chicken biscuit. The one, the only Cajun filet biscuit. For a limited time, get 2 Cajun filet biscuits for just $5. Bojangles, it's bow time.
It's bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating, you're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
This is Breeze TV.
Matthew Mazingo is back in the studio today.
He'll be singing his newest release, No C'est La Vie. Take it away, Matthew.
She don't pretend, loves with her whole mind. She's the best friend. Plants her own garden, grows on her own time. She's a blessing. Under 0 circumstances would she raise up my hopes, bury them, and then me. Oh, I've been there before, if you could believe. Said if I'm freezing or bleeding, no c'est la vie.
Multiple artists will be performing tonight throughout Harrisonburg. The Atlanta, Georgia native and trap artist Waka Flocka Flame will be taking the stage, along with Congress, the band, and other local artists. They will perform as part of the Greek Fest America's College Party Tour. The show will start at 6 p.m. at the Rockingham County Fair.
JMU's campus will also see performances tonight. Country artist, singer-songwriter Cole Swindell is headlining. We have Grace Fleshman at the AUBC right now.
Thanks, Madison and Madeline. I'm here at the AUBC for the Cole Swindell and Gabby Barrett concert, and we can hear them doing sound checks from inside. People should be arriving soon because doors will open at 6 p.m. and the show will start at 7 p.m. That's all I have for you. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Grace. Duke stretched and relaxed with a surprising four-legged friend.
And stay tuned for your weekend weather.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time. It's bow time. It's not a menu hack anymore. Bojangles Sausage Bowberry Biscuit is officially available for a limited time. Enjoy sizzling sausage on a made-from-scratch Bowberry biscuit because sweet and savory belong together. Get one at Bojangles today. It's bow time. It's bow time. Introducing new Bojangles chicken wings. Try the boldly seasoned classic, sweet and smoky barbecue, or creamy buffalo for some heat. Head to Bojangles and order all 3 flavors for your next party. It's bow time. It's bow time. Some classics never go out of style, like fresh egg, American cheese, and hickory smoked bacon on a made-from-scratch biscuit. Get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with crispy bow rounds and a hot coffee or medium drink. Order in the app or at Bojangles. It's bow time.
The one. The only. Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit. Nothing compares to our signature Cajun Spice Chicken Breast Filet on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. Bojangles Cajun Filet Biscuit is so good, we serve it all day. For a limited time, get 2 Cajun Filet Biscuits for just $5. Bojangles, it's bow time.
This is Breeze TV.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you.
Could you talk to me a little bit about your single? What was the inspiration for it?
I wrote the song on my girlfriend's birthday, and so that was definitely the first, period of inspiration. And then it's really just a love song about how, you're feeling love from someone else and feeling appreciated from somebody else. And then, it just came out last week, so.
Well, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
So you were able to last join us here in August. Would you mind telling us a little bit about what you've been working on since we last spoke?
Yeah, since we last spoke, I finished my next album, which is called Tomorrow. It's coming out on May 22nd, and I've got a release show at Sagebird on the 23rd, which I'm very excited about. And No C'est La Vie is the first single that's a part of the album.
That's really exciting. Thanks for giving us the sneak peek.
Thank you.
So I know that you're performing tonight at Hotel Madison.
Yes, I am.
What can your audience expect?
They can expect the usual Hotel Madison lobby performance. It's original songs, cover songs, but a nice acoustic, intimate, glass of wine sort of performance. And so they can come on out and grab food from the bar, grab drinks from the bar, and enjoy the setting of the lobby there.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be great.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
I appreciate you having me.
Madison and Maddie, back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Grace. Students are finding ways to relax with finals week approaching. One way students relieved the stress was with goat yoga. Breeze TV's Grace Fleshman went to the festival lawn to learn how students are relaxing with a goat on their back.
Within 24 hours, all spots were fully reserved for goat yoga. Though each mat was taken, there were plenty of goats for everyone. The instructor said doing the poses perfectly wasn't the main focus, but instead interacting with the goats.
Goats are always in the now and living in the moment, and they're always happy. So it just brings happiness to people, and it's kind of therapeutic.
When students saw the goats, they took pictures and gave them cuddles. With finals upcoming and stress rising for students, they found goats were a fun distraction.
Oh, it definitely lifted my mood. I'm really swamped right now. I'm taking 19 credits.
If you need a break from studying for finals, the University Program Board will host more events before the end of the semester. Visit JMU's website and search UPB. Reporting for Breeze TV, I'm Grace Fleshman.
Saturday is National Free Comic Book Day. Secret Layer Comics is celebrating by giving away thousands of copies of comics. Breeze TV's Julia Snell zapped to the store to get a sneak peek of what to expect.
Layer Comics Free Book Day will feature the Stanton Spider-Man, comic artist Ben Harvey, and local cosplayers. And the goal is to create community and promote reading comic books.
I always remember going and meeting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I always look at trying to put on the best free comic book day as a way where hopefully someone that comes to it gets to experience what I experienced years later.
The limit is 5 free comics per person. To get 5 extra comics, people can donate $5 or give $5 worth of non-perishable food items. The profits will go towards the Stanton Spider-Man-led food drive.
He tries to help a lot of people, so he gives out his little emergency kits when he's out on patrol. So we're collecting non-perishable food goods to put in his emergency kits, so when he's out on patrol, he can give that food out to people that need it.
Free Comic Book Day almost didn't happen this year due to the bankruptcy and separation of Diamond House Comics.
From behind the scenes, it was a lot more stressful because it was a lot of different ordering systems than we're used to. Books were arriving differently than we expected. So it was like, were we even going to have Free Comic Book Day was a big question up until we started doing the ordering because nobody knew with the bankruptcy.
It's first come, first serve, with over 40 different comic titles available. The event runs from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday. Reporting for Breeze TV, I'm Julia Snell.
This week has been fluctuating a lot with the temperatures, and it's been kind of messing up with my schedule. So I'm hoping next week it will be much warmer and very consistent.
Well, luckily our Julia Snell is in studio today with your weekend weather. Julia?
Thank you, guys. It's not going to be too much warmer, but it will be consistent. So it's going to be perfect for staying inside and studying. We're going to be seeing a high of 64 and a low of 38 today with some clouds. The clouds will remain tomorrow, as well as the temperatures, with a high of 57 and a low of 41. Sunday is going to be living up to its name, putting the sun in Sunday. We're going to be seeing a high of 60 and a low of 36, so similar temperatures to the rest of the week. And that's all from me. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you so much, Julia. We'll be saying goodbye to our Breeze TV seniors.
Here's what our faculty had to say about our graduates.
Alexa is the type of student that comes around once in a really, really great while.
She was like, I am going to be on Breeze TV. After that first semester, I knew this person was going somewhere. Here was going to be the future news director.
This is a media organization, not just a bunch of students who happen to have a club. Like, she takes it very seriously, and that makes a huge difference.
She's Breeze TV Rushmore material.
That innovation is going to be a big part of the legacy that she leaves.
Alexa and Abby are really kind of the standard. They're going to be like our dream team. They're going to be these two students that really just like usher in a new era of Breeze TV.
Having to do it by herself for that first stretch, that's really rough.
Welcome back to Breeze TV. I'm your new anchor, Abby Allard.
Abby, I think you push her into something like that and she'll be like, I'm gonna show you, I can do that.
You're still getting better. It's amazing. Like, you're still improving on air every single week. Like, you make little tweaks, little changes.
To watch them on air just makes you smile. And they were a great team, just great chemistry together.
Olivia is the type of person who, when she walks in the room, you know Olivia's there.
You could tell that she really fit in that she was going to make herself fit in because she's bubbly, she's smart, she's funny, she's personable.
I had some good intuition, but I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be able to do this journalism thing. And darn if she didn't prove me wrong.
Jack is interesting because he's kind of a do-it-all.
When he speaks, it's going to be something poignant. It's going to be something important to take note about. And Jack is just so reliable.
Always use the term utility player when I'm talking about people like Jack. And I think some people look at that as like kind of a negative. That's like, to me, that's the ultimate positive.
Production aficionado defines the word locked in.
Well, Jacob has always struck me as a really natural mentor. I really like his mindset of, yes, let's make it happen. Or, hey, let's try this.
People are drawn to him because of the talent, the products that he has produced.
I mean, he just is brimming with creativity, and he's not one to chest thump about it or brag about it. Everybody in Breeze TV knows Josh. Friendly presence and that consistent friendliness is not something that can be understated. He's got this can-do attitude of, yes, that needs to be done. I would love to help with that. I wish we all have more Joshes in our lives. You can tell, like, she's got a lot of creativity. I was thrilled when she joined the Breeze TV production staff, and I would see her week in and week out, and I would always see her doing different things every single week. Like, I was like, wait, weren't you running camera last week? I don't know that this group needs much advice. And that's because they have all maximized their time here at JMU, here at the School of Media Arts and Design.
I want to say thank you for taking what's here and pushing it up a notch.
And so, you know, I hope that they will look upon this fondly and bring the lessons that they've learned from this experience with them throughout their careers and keep smiling.
Early in your career, always be willing to go the extra mile. Always be willing to do the extra work, even if it seems monotonous and boring and irritating. That's what gets you noticed.
You get close to these kids. And I think of them as my kids. And just like with my own daughter, you know, they grow up and they go away. And it's the natural order of things, but it doesn't make it easy.
So proud of them because I know that they've come to a spot now they're ready to go. They're ready to fly. They're ready to go do the thing they've been training to do. And they're going to do it, and they're going to make us all proud. I know it.
We'll miss our seniors. We hope you have a fun and safe weekend.
And we'll see you in the fall on Breeze TV.